let's just make sure that's set up. Okay, I think we're live. Let's just make sure that's set up. Yep. And we're live. Cool. Right, hi guys. Welcome to the stream. As you know, it has been a minute since I really did anything, because well, what was it? February I took a break. And then during February, I had some massive medical issues. So, fun times. Now, I'm going to be doing a bit of Warframe here, because I need to do some levelling up of gear. I think there might be a bit of latency with the stream, so maybe not. I'm just going to quickly re-equip mods to this. This is Harrow Prime. I'm just doing some levelling on it. And I've got a bunch load more weapons to finish getting up to max rank. So to finish this off, we'll just quickly finish off the Gift of the Lotus. Because it's a good source of stuff.
Sector is mine.
There is my good old Lichy Lich, who I need to deal with still. Because he keeps stealing my resources, but at some point I'll get it sorted. Oh, what weapons have I got? Okay, we've got all of them. Nice. What are we playing on this one? Ah, Eris.
You are near a hive.
Yeah,
destroy
thought
the
so.
tumor
Hive
nodes to
mission.
make the hive vulnerable.
Oh, nice.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Now quick, destroy the hive.
I think they got all the nodes, didn't they? Oh, while they're doing that, I'll grab some more resources. I think I've come into this mission halfway through, you know, so... Iton crystal. That's down. Yeah, so I need to catch up with everybody.
You are approaching a hive. Every hive is protected by a series of tumor nodes. Destroy those, and you can destroy the hive. That's it. Now take out the hive. Tenno, there are still undiscovered supply caches in the area. You may want to locate them before leaving.
I think the answer to that one is no, Lotus. Oh, I nearly thought we did them. Hey guys. Oh no, that looks like they are looking. They might be looking for the caches after all. Not that way, so. But yeah, took my break for my birthday month, and yeah, had a severe medical issue. So guess what? I had to once again take a couple months off.
Heavy infestation ahead.
Had to have surgery. I am on the mend now. I'm still recovering, but I'm now well enough to at least do some small things. So, yeah. So I'll be getting back to doing the YouTube stuff again. I'm not yet currently back out of work, so as soon as I get cleared to do that by the doctors, I will be getting my ass back to work as well. and
Another
yeah,
job well
getting
executed.
things back on roll. They have been disrupted the last couple of months with being ill and not being able to work properly. Well, that was a nice mission to do with them. Hey, and we got that as well. Cool. Well, that gives us some nice dex armour to use. Oh, I didn't check see if I've levelled this up. Hopefully the Breton is... No. Alright, looks like one more mission or two. See if I've got to help Clem. If not, I'm going to go do a defence on Sedna. Ooh. Got to see if Barrotier needs anything then. We'll go see him in a bit. No, I've already got the bits of the Dera Vandal. I think I've got that as well. These are invasions, if anyone new hasn't played Warframe before. You basically help tip the balance of power in the sector, although you have to be careful because it contributes to the building of Bala Fomorians for the Grineer or Razorback fleets for the or Razorback armadas for the Corpus, so you got to be careful. It looks like the Corpus are 50% in their way building another one, so fun. Right, let's do a relic defense mission. Couple of rounds of this just to get some new gear, some nice prime stuff, and also, you know, get Harrow fully leveled up along with that gun. Because I've noticed I tend to not level up the gun because I use the Igneous Wraith as my primary weapon.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic.
I think it's just me at the moment. Oh, there we go. More people are joining.
We are readying reinforcements. Keep fighting, Tenno.
Well, it's all well and good, but where the bloody hell are we meant to go? There's going to be something I've missed, and it's going to be obvious. Oh look, a hole on the floor. Good thing the Catan Health Inspector's not here. He'd have a heart attack at that. Right, let's get our spectres up and running.
You're near a fissure.
I'm essentially waving incense about. But yeah, we've got to defend what's in that pod and grab the void fishes while we're doing this, so that'll be interesting to do.
Use that reactant to open a relic.
Oh, there's the
Keep
reactant.
fighting. Look for more reactant.
This is essentially wave survival missions. Like defend the objective and not let the objective get destroyed. Yes, that Spectre's actually got my usual build on it. It's my Wukong build. Very good Warframe. I like the Celestial Twin ability the most on it. But yeah, there's going to be a few more streams to come because what we're being off for more than 2 weeks, I'll certainly get yeetest by the YouTube algorithm as things happen. So it'll be a couple of streams to have getting that back in, and I am going to try and do a bit more Warframe more regularly because I think this is the second stream of this I've done. Now that turret's completely trashed. You know, bringing that heavy corrupted lance was a good idea. It's keeping these mobs away from that. I know it works with relic missions every sort of round of each mission. You basically get a relic with endless missions. So if I was doing survival, it'd be every 5 minutes. With this, it's every 5 rounds. So something to watch out for. I've actually been considering doing more videos on Warframe, but there are people who will probably do it far better justice than I will, so something I've considered and I may do in the future, but for now, we'll wait and see. Especially seeing as we've got Deveri around the corner of next Wednesday, so see what happens in Deveri. I'm really interested to see the story of that, especially seeing with some much bigger content up there. We're getting a whole new area.
The relic has been cracked open.
And new game
Finish your
mechanics.
mission to find out what's
So,
inside.
as people have said, this is like similar to when we first got the Plains of Eidolon, which is way back in the ether. Speaking of which, I need to go Eidolon hunting at some point. Now I've got things I need the shards for. Things I want to still build. That's line. I should probably mark that. I cannot wait to finish being done with this gun. It's a prime weapon, but it is not one I enjoy. And it doesn't have a secondary fire ability. But it is burst time. Ooh, nice, nearly finished on that one. For those of you new to this game, those are essentially Nightwave tasks given by, an arcade by Nora. And you'll get credit and various items as you level up on the Nightwaves. It's actually very useful because you can get a lot of the additional stuff like mods, boosters, stuff you generally pay for plat for from that. You can get cosmetics as well and other stuff when they go on there. And it's very useful to get because it's a way of unlocking stuff that you normally have to pay for if you were on any other type of MMO. As on Warframe, you can make it back. It's similar to how, you know, like I've mentioned with Stowe, you can trade in your dilithium for the store credit. It's similar to that in terms of, you know, you can actually earn the in-game credit. But with this, there's multiple ways of doing it. Like, you can do it through the Nightwaves, there's certain standings you can get to get some of the items. Or, if you do what we're doing now, as we're doing these missions, we are gathering prime pieces. Well, if you get enough prime pieces, like a full set, you can trade them with other players for the actual store credit. So it's very, very well how they've got this all balanced out. So it keeps the game's economy quite good. So if you wanted to, you know, get all the bits using platinum, but you didn't want to spend any money, all you have to do is spend several hours grinding out all the prime pieces, several sets, because you want one for yourself, obviously, and then just start selling the prime pieces. And when I say sell, I mean you are getting platinum, so game credit, not, you know, actual money. But, you know, that credit has had actual money put into to pay for it. I'm really not explaining this very well, am I? Ooh, nice. Yeah, I'll stay for another go for one more round, I think.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Yeah, I'll keep fighting. That's only one away, and I've still got 4 ranks on Harrow to do. So there's many different playstyles on this game as well, and each Warframe has its own playstyle. And this is the primed version of a Warframe called Harrow, which you get its blueprint. Well, that's one of my own. For a story quest, that is probably one of the best and terrifying stories of this game. But the pieces for Harrow will actually drop randomly as a random loot item. Same with some of the other Warframe pieces. Some you get from bosses, some you buy from store, from stuff like the Night Waves or Reputation stuff. But you can get all the standard ones, and then for primes you've got to do these spelling missions. The sword I'm using is what you get via the story mission. It's a Paracesis. It is a rank 40 blade. Normally things don't go up that high, but if you fully level this up, you can allow it to be leveled up to 10 ranks before you've mastered it. And I did regret making this sword for one particular reason later on. I specifically forged this for the new war. It's been a very good sword, like it's my most happiest at the moment. Although it's not my preferred style, I do generally prefer one-handed swords. But it's the best weapon I have at the moment, so it's what I'll keep equipped for doing damage. Until I can get a Kiva weapon or maybe a Pavo's sister weapon that is equally able to be ranked up to rank 30. Sorry, rank 40, and I can get that instead. I have yet to actually get a sister of Pavos. I haven't yet got one, but I've already got one lich. Well, I say I've got one lich, I killed it. Took its Kiva weapon. On my PlayStation account, I have several Kiva liches and several of their weapons. My favourite being the Kiva comb, which my current lich has on this one. Because I originally played this on the PlayStation before I switched to PC. So I am at some point hoping that they'll try and figure out how to enable people to merge their accounts, because then I'll be able to get a lot of money of their Prime back. I do realise how frightening that will be if they combined everything. But on the PlayStation I've hardly done any railjack stuff. On this one I've done quite a bit. Oh, by the by, just a quick update for the 7-day stuff. Because of the amount of editing I've got to do, from going forward, I'm just going to do the Blood Moons episodes. I'm going to get those uploaded since I finished editing them. So we'll continue, but I'm going to start streaming some of the TFOs as things go on.
Finish your mission and we'll take a
But that'll be as and when I feel well enough to be able to do it. Like, I'm only going to be doing this for about an hour because I don't want to aggravate my injuries too much. Kotor will eventually return. I'm on Korriban at the moment with that playthrough. So once I get back to, well, the final mission where we were at, I will then start recording those episodes again. Although I am going to start doing another single player game in the interim, which will be Elite Force 2, as and when. Yeah, so I'm doing another Star Trek game. This is the sequel to Star Trek Voyager Elite Force, and I am actually getting around to doing the Hazard Team video now on the lore. Ooh, some money. Because I kind of got to. I am looking at doing some other lore as well at some point. That's new. Because there is a book series I've been listening to while I've been unable to see. People lost sleep. And I've enjoyed it quite thoroughly. So I'd heavily recommend anyone else who's interested in science fiction to either go and pick up that book from your local bookstore, or if you prefer audiobooks, pop onto Audible and check that out. And no, I do not have a sponsor from Audible. Yet. But no, The Lost Fleet basically deals with it's sort of like a desperate retreat through enemy territory meets King Arthur returning in Britain's darkest hour, or another legendary hero returning at the prophesied time, and then waking up to like, what the hell has happened to my people during the time I've been asleep? Coming to terms with that. I'm not going to reveal too much because I actually want to do some videos on it, but essentially it's a science fiction setting. There's been a war that's been raging for 100 years, and at the beginning of the war there was a hero called John Geary who basically blunted the first assault from the enemy in his heavy cruiser. And he was turned by the... Now, he was assumed to have died during that heroic last stand. I'm shooting at nothing. But he didn't. He managed to get himself into an escape pod, but it was damaged and its recovery beacon never went off. So he'd just been left drifting in the void for 100 years. In that time, he'd been turned into this heroic figure by the government that led his people. Into the legendary Blackjack Geary, hero of the Alliance, who believed in the Alliance, his values, and gave his life to blunt the Syndicate assault. And this has had a massive effect on the political and military landscape of the Alliance. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but when Geary actually wakes up, he's numb, or as he calls it, he's filled with ice, and he's just coming to terms with the fact that everyone he knew was dead, but as well that he's been turned into this legendary figure that everybody views with awe. Stuff goes sideways for the fleet, and he ends up in command, because the Admiral puts him in command because of what had happened, because he's like, I know the legendary hero will get my people home. Yeah. So you know what's worse than being shell-shocked from waking 100 years up in the future? You've now got a lot of people's lives depending on you. So it's that little bit of political intrigue, learning how legends can be used to twist things, and how that, if you forget what tactics are, how much of a dramatic effect it has on your ability to fight wars. And then later on, other things come into play, like design issues, but I'll cover that in its own video. I'm going to stop now because I will end up going on a little south tangent. But yeah, it's a relatively good series. Like at the moment, I've noticed I have there's one like secondary character in each series that I kind of like the most. Hey, excellent. Like the first book series, it was one of the battlecruiser captains. I'm not going to really reveal too much without. No, I don't actually say it's two of them. Just so I don't get any spoilers, it's the captains of Courageous and Furious. If you know, you know. Second series, I'd have to say it's Iger and share bond with Castries and Yuan, the secondary characters, but that's because of what happens to them. And then, so far in the latest series that's still being written, I'd have to say it is Crewman Duck, who is going to get his own video. Whereas he's officially, his actual rank Ensign Duck. Now there's a reason why he's an Ensign. Because he's a multi-crew member. He won't ever get promoted, although I do think he deserves a medal after some of the things he's got up to. And then there's probably Master Chief Journey, and he's kind of like a... He has more appearances throughout the series, but he's one of those little characters that you can't help but smile at when you know what he's up to. Hey, that's about time. Right, hopefully we've finished levelling things up. Ooh, nice. I mean, I've already got Gara Prime, but having another systems is always useful.
My rules, your money, my money.
Did he steal my relics? No. Good. No, he stole money and a few of my resources. Did he steal any of my mods? Cool, right. Time to change frame. And weapon. I think I'll go to Sedna next. It's usually a better one. Wait, when did I get Loki Prime? I forgot I had a Loki Prime. As you can see, I've still got a few frames I've been neglecting. Let's do Lavos next. Let's get him all nice and coloured out. Yeah, that's nice. Let's get a new weapon. As you can see, I've got a few. Yeah, like I said, I've got the Deravandal there. Yes, and there is my... These all sorted by name as well. What? Oh, there it is. There's Warcrimes, my Ignis Wraith. Alright, let's get this one leveled up as well next. No, I'm not going to put any catalysts or anything on these because I'm not going to keep them because I'm probably going to use them as weapon bits for other things later, or you know.
Ooh, yes! Sector falls into my hands. All gone, all mine. Yes, Sector. Yes.
I really need to take care of that lich at some point. Mobile defense by... I mean, we could do the interception. That would be a good one to do. But... You know what? No. Seeing as there's not really that many missions out at the moment, let's go and do a defense mission on Sedna for leveling up. What did I just click on? Well, either way, I'm about to find out. Ooh. Oh, I clicked on exactly what I meant to go to. Ah, this is the laser gun. Suicidal infected pustules. What a fun day. I do have boosters on at the moment because I've earned enough credit to do that. But yeah, this is essentially just a wide beam of lasers. Ooh, that's nice. It's got a shotgun blast as your secondary fire ability as well. I can see myself running out of ammo on this thing quickly. I don't actually know what this ability does, so... yeah. Actual armor to forge my spectres, that'd be very handy in this situation. Okay. No, they appear to be alright. Oh, that was cool. This is why you come to Sedna to level up your gear, guys. It gives you the best amount of affinity. Although it's not always the best mission to do for it, because, you know, you could have other things you want to do. So I was like doing Gift of the Lotus earlier. You know, I've never used these turrets before. Cool. Now that's overheated. But let's go.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to
I'm gonna
leave
stay.
now or continue fighting?
I can do this on my own. It'll be hard, don't get me wrong, but I can do it.
Another
gonna switch
opportunity to
host.
extract will appear soon.
Also means I'm going to be on my own now because, yeah. I'm the host. This is when we find my game crashes.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
Oops, not.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
When did they remove the grate in the floor? You know what? Sal, stop whinging, get back to fighting so you don't lose the objective. And keep falling through the floor.
Multiple biosignatures detected. We've got infested incoming.
Right, there you go. That way, that should keep it going for a bit.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Oops, snap, that actually took the shields down. apparently they destroyed my Osprey, so I'll get them one of those. Go. No, apparently they hadn't. He was just stuck somewhere. Downside to being a helicopter of death, eventually you get dizzy. Okay, we've got some new variations on the infested, that's interesting. And because I haven't used it yet this mission. They're big guns. This is my heavy flamer. Even though it's not actually a flamer, it just feels like essence.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Oof. You are a naughty one, aren't you? And you realised how squishy I am. 'Cause this is a new frame.
Reinforcements available.
No, we're gonna back out of this one.
Or continue fighting. Multiple targets ahead.
But nice. It's a nice level up for Lavos, and it's alright for just 10 rounds. I mean, normally you want to go to about rank 15, and if you're on Sedna, or at 20, you want to at least get them to fair way through the level up. Ooh. That's a nice amount of resources there. Right, we're just under the hour mark, so we've got about 10 minutes. So let's get some more mods on. Do a quick one maybe, or shall I bring it there? You know what? Now I'm going to bring it to a close there, because I'm going to have to rest my eyes for the injuries. So yeah, I am going to be back, and we will be doing more. Ooh, new mastery rank, nice. I'll take care of that later. But yeah, it's good to be back, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this little stream, and keep an eye out for future content going forward, as I am going to be getting back to work slowly but surely. That being said, Take care for now, and may the Lawkeepers ever be in your favour.